What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today we're going to be doing the first part of the Star Power 2 challenges. So these ones are going to be Zeke and Myles Garrett for the Superstar MVPs. I'm not going to do obviously the full game ones. I skipped the first one because it was just basically a really long one. It took like 10 minutes and it just wasn't that, wasn't teaching you anything. It was just kind of showing almost like a full game or a half game. So I didn't think that was really worth it. But for this one, score a rushing touchdown in the third quarter, perform 2 ball carry moves, and rush for 60 yards. So obviously we're going to run a rush for 60 yards, 2 ball carry moves, and try to get, the touchdown all on this drive, preferably all in this play, but it's probably not going to happen. That's the best way to do it. So first thing you're going to want to do, obviously, is hit those ball carry moves while you're getting the rushing yards. So right there, we should get a ball carry move as well as the rushing yards. So we're just going to stay in inside zone because, it seems to be the best. I will say that this game is pretty laggy today. So at least right now when I'm doing it, it's pretty laggy, unfortunately. So, sorry if the video is a little laggy. It's not my computer. It's just Madden for whatever reason. It's lagging on my PS4. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. Hit another juke move right there. Boom, that's 2 ball carry moves completed. Now, we still need the 33 rushing yards while we're doing it. So we need 33 rushing yards and a touchdown. So right there, we do get the first down. So this one is taking a little bit long, only if you don't bust a touchdown. If you can bust a touchdown, it's obviously going to be faster. So AP's pretty tired, so I'm actually going to call timeout for him. Just because I don't want him to fumble or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it with the... Oh, actually, it looks like Tevin Coleman's back there, which might be better because he's probably pretty fresh. So Tevin's going to get back there. We're going to go ahead and hurry up, offense it. So we need 7 yards and this touchdown. Hopefully we can get it on this play, which looks like we're going to be able to. And that should be challenge complete. As long as it counts the yards as 60, which we were 60 yards out, so it should count it right here. Boom. We know once we get that middle start, we're going to get 5 stars and we're good to go. All right, so next up, what we need to do is score 2 rushing touchdowns, don't allow more than 6 points, and then get 46 yards. So what you're going to want to do, the issue is you can't give up, obviously, those points, right? So we can't give up a touchdown. So that is actually what ends up being somewhat tough. What we're going to do is go ahead and we're just going to try to run the ball first. But we do need to kind of hurry up offense, right? Because we need 46 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes. The second touchdown will be very fast. It's just the first one that is going to take a little bit of time because we are trying to get rushing yards as well. So you don't have to get every rushing yard on this drive if you wanted to, maybe speed it up a little bit. I'm trying to get as many as I can just because I think it works better to get them first, in my opinion. So they're audibling. I hate that this game is very laggy today, so sorry about that. It's very frustrating that it's laggy. So right here, my team is very tired, so I'm actually going to throw the ball a little bit. Just to try to get some yardage on this 2nd and 10. They're going to blitz it. Tyreek's still going to be open, but we obviously need to go down right here. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get this rushing touchdown. Hopefully AP is not too tired. He is able to get in there. Good enough. So we got one of the 2 rushing touchdowns that we need. We still need 19 yards, and then we still need to keep them under 6 points. So we can't actually let them score a touchdown, which makes it a little bit harder. But I'm still going to kick the onside kick. And the reason I'm going to kick the onside is because if you obviously get it, then it's perfect. If not, we're still just going to go for the stop. Which right there, James Washington's apparently the best runner of all time. So right here, we can't give up a touchdown, but we still want to blitz and play aggressive. We have speed differentials on the outside. The reason you want to play aggressive is because we still don't have a lot of time. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down as well. And we just can't give up a touchdown, like I said. Oh. Right here, we're going to get there. We should have had a sack. They throw out of it. So it's going to be a 3rd and short. But like I said, the thing is, it's going to, there's probably going to be a 4 down territory. So right there, we get a stop on 3rd down. Now we just got to see they are going to go for it like I thought. Hopefully we are able to get there and get the stop right now. I'm probably going to play as Mills just because they might run it and I want to read the gap if they do. And they literally exactly what I said happens. We get through the gap perfectly. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to try to go get these rushing yards. And then once we get the rushing yards, we're going to go ahead and just pass it down the field to go get the rushing touchdown. So right here, it's not a good amount of rushing yards. We still need 15 of them. We're hoping we can get the 15 before the 2-minute warning just to make it simple. So that is like a good amount. That's not 15, but that's a good amount. So right here, we still need 3 more rushing yards. It looks like we should be able to get it up the middle. Right here, that should be good enough. So we're going to hurry up offense and still try to get a playoff. And we're going to run PA crossers to try and get hopefully Tyreek up the seam, which we are able to get him up the seam. Doesn't matter if we run out of bounds because it is obviously the 2-minute warning anyways. So now we just need to run for a touchdown and the challenge will be complete. Right here, they put us Tevin Coleman in. Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get like 2 yards. We're not going to get in there, which is kind of unfortunate. They're going to call timeout. So we do have to get a rushing touchdown, though, on this drive. So right here, they put it AP, okay, and then there's no one in the middle of the field, so we should be good as long as they don't get a crazy block shed. We're going to go ahead and run it in with AP. Boom. That should be 5-star challenge complete. We'll see once it loads out right here. After he's done dancing and it loads out, we will see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's challenge complete. Move on. All right, for this next challenge, what we want to do is go ahead and get 14 points in this quarter. We need a passing and a rushing touchdown. So this one's pretty simple, to be honest. You know, it is going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be pretty simple overall. So we're going to do the rushing touchdown first just to make it easy. It doesn't really matter which one you do first. I always just like to do the rushing challenges just because I feel like, you know, it makes it easier, right? So right here, we're just going to throw it to Tyreek in the slot or in the middle, not really the slot. And we're going to get to like the 16-yard line. We're actually going to hurry up offense. Now, I could probably pass it again. I'm going to try to run it just to see if I can maybe get it, which actually works out perfect. We're able to hit that block and get right in there. If I couldn't get many yards on the first play, I'd probably have just passed it a little bit closer and then ran it in. But we actually get the rushing touchdown in the first quarter. That only took us basically 2 plays. Super simple to do. So once we're done with that, you know, which is obviously we're at 7 points right now. Please don't miss the extra points, because then you'll have to go for 2. We're going to go ahead and kick the onside. Once again, we're going to try to get it. We don't really expect to get it, but we're going to try anyways. He one-hand snags it, apparently. That's okay. So we're going to just basically, you know, field goal block it. Same thing, because it doesn't matter about giving up points. Ready for punt safe. If they audible, so I'm going to switch to punt safe. We're going to bring Derwin out here. He's locked right now, so we have to wait until he gets down in a stance to get him up. We're going to try to run in and hope they throw it. He's literally wide open. They're still not going to throw it, which is very unfortunate. So it's 2nd and 23, but we're still going to try to let him. We're honestly not going to switch is what we're going to do. We're going to see if Jimmy can just do it just to make it faster. I was trying to get the pick, but like I said, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate sometimes. Hopefully Jimmy isn't absolutely just horrible and he can throw an accurate pass. He does throw an accurate pass. They're going to score. As soon as we get the ball, all we need to do is score a passing touchdown. So, super simple. Boom, he does all of his little dancing, whatever. Right here, let him kick it. I don't even try to block it because we don't want to extend the play. You know, if we do block it, it's going to take extra time. Right here, we do need to do the kickoff. It's a little bit unfortunate that it does take a little bit of time. Boom. We get to like what, the 35, not too bad. Hopefully we can get there in one play. If it not, it doesn't matter. We have to do it in the first quarter, but we have 4 minutes, so we're pretty much not worried about it now. I already put levels wide corner as the audible. I just want to make sure. We're just going to run it with Tyreek. Hopefully he can get up the seam again. Hopefully it's either cover 2 or cover 3, which it is cover 2, but I don't think he's going to get up the seam. It might have been cover 6 or something like that. We're going to hurry up offense, though, and try to get there fast. I was about to say it looked like they audible to cover 2. We're going to wait for Tyreek for him to burn them. There we go. We get the passing touchdown. So we know we got both of the extra challenges done. We just need an extra point now. And then boom, we know we're going to make that. So it's going to be challenge complete right now. It's going to load us out, obviously. Perfect. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. Easy money. We can move on. All right, so next up, all we need to do is score a rushing touchdown on this play, perform a ball carry move, perform a juke. So as long as we perform a juke, we're good to go. What I will say is that Zeke doesn't start as your third down running back for whatever reason is. So let's say you want to run the ball out of shotgun. You're going to put Zeke in. I haven't been doing this for the other challenges. Probably should, but especially this, since you do need to score on one play, it is going to make it easier. So then once you get Zeke, obviously, I mean, there's nothing you could do sometimes. But we do need to hit a juke, which will give us that ball carrier move. So we'll just replay it real quick. You can run it under center as well. Zeke will be in there if you go under center, which is helpful. So if you want to run like this, for instance, the Zeke is in there, and then you can go ahead and do it. Basically, you're just going to run whatever play you think will work best. There's really no right or wrong answer right there. If that guy doesn't wrap us up, we probably have a good chance. So we're just going to replay it one more time running that play, or just to show you. We'll run a different play, which would be halfback stretch is another good one, right? I really wish this game wasn't so laggy. It's really frustrating that EA can't fix their servers like that. Right here, we are going to get to the outside. We're going to have to hit a juke on this guy, which we do user juke it. If Zeke dove for it and gets it, that should be a 5-star. We'll go ahead and hit a spike, but this should be a 5-star right here because we did hit the juke, which is a ball carrier move, obviously. I chose spike. Zeke decided to do the longest animation that he has. So we're going to see, we get in the middle, and then is it going to give us all 5? So it is going to give us all 5. We can move on. All right, so next up is rush for 20 yards on this drive, score a rushing touchdown, perform a juke. So you do start on the 23-yard line, but you don't have to score on this play, right? So that's useful. So once again, if you're going to go out of shotgun, sub in Zeke, especially for this one, because once again, it is a little bit harder. What I advise is definitely don't get the 20 yards without getting the touchdown, which obviously, but try to hit a juke as well. So right there, we get a user juke. So let's see if they count the juke, right? So we got 9 rushing yards. We completed the juke. And then we obviously didn't get the touchdown, so it's not going to count that, but perfect. We completed the juke. We have to get a touchdown before we get to the 3-yard line, right? So if we're getting to the 3-yard line, we better score, which right here is going to be close, but I think we did get it in there, luckily. So we're going to go ahead and get that 5-star once Zeke go ahead and spikes the ball and gets rid of that terrible animation they added in to slow down solos. Right here, we see we got the middle star, so it's going to be a 5-star, and we can move on. All right, so next up is a very simple challenge. Don't allow any points in the first quarter, rush for 5 times, and score a rushing touchdown. Now, I will say we start with the ball, so it's super, super simple, honestly. So it's going to go ahead and go here. And then all we're going to do is literally rush the ball every single time, chew the clock, which I didn't put Zeke in. Once again, sub in Zeke. So I will sub him in after this play right here. We'll go ahead and hop him in. Boom. Just because he is better. Like I said, I'm kind of lazy to do it sometimes. And honestly, it's not the biggest of deals, right? I mean, AP would probably get it done. But might as well use Zeke since they give him to us. So that's 2 times. We do need to rush 5 times, and we do need to score a rushing touchdown. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, I obviously advise scoring it like pretty much at the end, as I always say with all my challenges. I don't score it early. I want to make sure that I run as much time out as I can and then score at the end. But, if you do have problems with it, you could try to score a little bit earlier. I really wouldn't score more than like under a minute remaining, or with more than a minute remaining. Because if you do score with more than a minute remaining, you give them a lot of time to get down the field. If they only get 2-3 plays, because especially since it's the first quarter, they're not going to hurry up offense. So if you do score with like 30 seconds remaining, they're just going to throw a pass, and the ball's probably going to the clock's going to run out, right? So right here, we see that's a first down. It's a 2:29 mark. I am going to put levels wide corner here just in case. If they look like they're on all man, I might throw a quick slant just to get some quick yards, which right here they're not. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and run it same way. Zeke's not able to get through the hole, of course. So right here, we'll probably come out in a pass just because, like I said, we do want to make sure the time is going. It's super annoying, like I said, that the game is so laggy. It makes it a lot harder to actually do solo challenges, unfortunately. So right here, we're going to fall down at like the 10-yard line. No, we don't want to celebrate. Please get us off of that. So right here, we got to run the ball, but we could score right here, right? Like I said, or don't score, right? Either way. So right here, we're just going to run it and kind of let fate decide. If we did score, it's not the worst because, like I said, we know that 15 seconds are probably not going to score unless we do something crazy bad. Right here, I'm probably going to let it run down to like 5 seconds. Just because I'm pretty confident in this formation. You know, the way it looked, I was pretty confident that we were going to be able to run that in. So we are going to complete it. But we do have to still run the 3 seconds out, which, you know, once again, not a big deal. We're just going to, if we sky kick it, they should run the 3 seconds out. Honestly, if we kick it deep, as long as we don't kick it in the end zone, it would probably be good as well. So we're actually just going to do that just to run extra time. So we're just not going to kick it 100%. This way, they should almost guarantee to get that 3 seconds ran down. So we're just going to run backwards with Jalen or like kind of play it safe just in case. Doesn't really matter. We know we're going to get the stop and this quarter is going to run out, which will get this challenge done for us and give us that 5-star. So, you know, boom, right there. That's 5-star. And then the next one is going to be a win game, which we don't want to do that one, obviously. And then the next one after that should be the next part of the series, which will be the defensive, which is Myles Garrett. So this will be the end of this one. So definitely drop a like on this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.